Hey guys, how y'all doing? Um, I suppose that this is something that I guess I'll be doing now. It helps me get my thoughts out and things that just come upon me, and I feel like it'll be a great way for us to just reach out. And if it does get people help, then oh well, this is what it is. This is what we must do. This is the kingdom, guys. Like the earth is a kingdom. Everything that has happened over history has been created by men. Now let's think about this. Now, I'm a black man. I am a no. Let's say it's not even that I'm a black man. I am having a human experience and happen to be gifted with this beautiful skin. And now, many of you may be thinking, damn, what the fuck you mean? Well, if you're someone and you identify as black or they may recognize you as black, think different. You know, this is the thing about the world. You have to come with your own truth. You have to unlearn everything that you've learned. So for the next generation of people that come after us, I really want to set the wave. I really want to set the thing moving and get everybody to agree on the same page and move on. Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world. You know what I mean? I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I have my truth. I have my own experiences. We all have our own experiences. We're still going through it. It is important. It is very, very and extremely important that many of us look deep within at this point on right now, because what has happened is this ultimate switch of this collective reality. Now, this collective reality, which is led by this, I guess, pandemic that's happening. I'm not going to discuss that because, hey, I'm just trying to make it on this page, you know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. For my fellow brothers and sisters, all brothers and sisters, but the closest ones to me are my black brothers and sisters. And I will always be there for you because someday I'll have black children and they're going to have children. I've had my mother's black, my father's black. You know, it's what we identify. So I'll say that. So we must always think of this. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. And we must always understand that we could not just give it's not freedom. You did not give your freedom away. And we should stop thinking about that too, because you give your freedom away it's like me saying, yo, you can't enter this building, but I do not own the building. Like, are you going to listen to me telling you don't enter the building because I told you not to enter? Or, so I would be, hitting different points. I had to make some notes of the things that I want to actually talk about. And this is for us to exchange, guys. I'm getting this now. I've always had this. I've always had with my friends, but a greater audience. And I'm not looking for fans. I'm just looking for people to think for themselves. I'm looking for people to actually get to think for themselves and explore life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn certain things in a book. I read. You can learn things from a book, but you haven't lived it. You know what I'm saying? And learning, what is learning? Learning is understanding. It's not just because that's what we have done when you were in school. You know what I mean? School was to get you to know certain things, prepare you for life, and then you went out. And then once you go out, you don't just stick with what was just imprinted in you. So you do that and you experience life and you see these things. All these companies, Facebook, Instagram, social media, are existent, but they do not have power over you. They do not have power over us. Even me using this, they do not have power over you. Let me tell you, what they need is your data. They need your data. They need you to use their platform in order to keep making money. which means that you're the one that rules. Even when you listen to an artist, when you see something and you are giving it that attention, you are giving them a purpose and power. But it's not power where it's just, because some people do not use it responsibly. I myself, I think I take myself as an artist. I'm a creator. I like to create. I like to do things. I like to explore. I like to learn. All this stuff, because once you realize certain things, it becomes clear. I'm 23 years old, guys. This is a way for me to reach out. I'm actually in school studying psychology. I want to get my degree in psychology and try to see if I can help anyone that I can help. And as much as I'm learning, I'm also applying it for myself. But by each and everything, by learning, I say understanding, because the soul itself, you cannot just take something and appear to you, because that's not how it works. Now, I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I will try to make more videos, because I feel like it's easy for me to get these things out. So yes, and all the smart guys, I want to come out, man, what are you talking about? Look, man, you may know a lot of things and you may be book smart, all of that, but just your reasoning. Intelligence is how you reason. Intelligence is how you're able to explore. I may not know certain things. Like science has been one thing where I'm trying to get more into it, because when you realize how powerful you are, and you cannot just give your power to the external matters. External matters mean everything. Family, friends, everything. So this is a way for me to learn as well, guys. This is not me just saying, oh, bullshit, do that. No, I'm expecting some type of return. So write down the comments. Let me know how you feel. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know what it is that I'm actually in France. I live in the south of France, of Toulouse. If anybody want to, well, my social platform. This is the thing, guys. You know how to say social media is bad? Well, no, I agree, but I don't. It's how you choose to use it. When you're using it and you don't know what to do, then it's controlling you. You get what I'm saying? It's just like pleasure. You're eating. It feels good. It tastes good. Eating. And at one point, you just bloated, full. You're just like, fuck, what did I eat so much? That it's the feeling. You must be aware of that. You must be in control of these things. That's what all of these things are for. That's why religion is. Like religion has gotten but when it first started, when people set these systems, there's an intention. Everything happens for a reason, guys. There's a reason behind everything. And in order for you to advance in life, you must understand how these things operate, I guess I'm already a psychologist. Just haven't got my degree yet, but you can call a nigga psychologist. Now, as we advance, we must understand our surroundings. And by I mean that, I'm not saying anything. Really, take time for yourself. If you need someone, apply. Say it in the comments. I will try to respond to all of them, because we must move forward. And this is my way for me too, guys. I'm out here trying to make it. You feel me? And if my way of making it is by helping others, then by all means. By my own time, though. I'm not just here for everybody just when they need. I apply my time for you, and then it happens, because we all need and have to respect each other's time, because it is the most valuable thing. Why do you think when they charge you for something, they take away your money? What do you think? Most people work, and you work for someone. And working means you are giving your time. Time is precious. It is the thing that, if you take back into it, you look at, at one point, they consider time to be God. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess at that point on, most of the way of thinking, they understood that the time is what's feeding you. So this is all for counseling, guys. I'm not, it's not exposing. I'm not scared of none of that. This is for us to reach out and build ourselves so that we can build and create a better world. And this is like, please do not wait. Think about it. Everything that has come and that has changed, like life in itself, has come from someone. When people say, damn, Jesus is gonna come back, my nigga, what's up, bro? Why is you waiting on Jesus to come back, my G? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not religious, I grew up in it. I grew up in many things, but I'm not religious. So therefore, this is one thing that we have to carry on. And I'm not just bringing this. This is my first video, and I will be posting others. I said, yeah, guys, you know, just keep the body healthy too. So yeah, I'll be discussing. There are certain things I want to discuss about our history and why it's important to know our story and not his story. I even say his story too. You just must pretend yourself as our story, his story. So, you have to question everything. If it is something that you don't understand, do it. Like, you guys know one thing I was doing the other day? Looking at light. Hey, it must be like, damn, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, this motherfucker weird. Like, no. Light. I was trying to understand light. Also understand electricity. I am not, like, I no longer want to depend on anyone. And the thing about it is, you know, when you go to school, you get into one thing. You are so much more than just that one degree. You are so much more than just one thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand how powerful. Let me say, the thing what I'm recording on, or this computer, is only, this computer is a representation of us. And this right here. That's all it is. If you think about old times, what was old times? They were not so advanced technologically. No, let me just say this, because that's a misconception as well. Certain points, because that's all that we've learned, but it must be passed down. You must try to understand these things. And spiritually, if you are religious, it is okay. Religion isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? You must understand that religion is a structure that is put on there to help people with faith and get them going with life, because life itself, you know what I'm saying? Without this, you can manage your life. But with what's happening on the external matters, it is highly important right now that we all must know who we are. One other thing that I want to discuss too is race. Race issues. Now, as a black man, or don't want to be classified me as black. So first of all, let me just say this. I'm Haitian. Je suis haïtien, c'est haïtien. Je grandis, je fais Haïti. Mais, il y a qui fait que plutôt God made it so that I'll be here right now and today. There are many things. First of all, for those, I'm not saying for people that aren't able to think for themselves. It's more so you have been taught a way of thinking and dependency. Dependency is when you wait on someone or something for you to do something. As a child, I was never dependent. I hated the fact that I was dependent upon my parents on it, because I just noticed that things wouldn't get done how I felt like it was. You know what I mean? So, I did not fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't mess with you. No. But this is the thing, guys. One thing I want to do is reach out. In the beginning was the words. Words are very powerful because words come from within. You put your emotions, create the words. The strongest things to your core are your emotions. You know, or things that you feel, your senses. That's what pushes and drives us. So you must learn to understand these emotions, because I don't think you have people understand the emotions. It's more like they feel it and react on it. They don't feel it and analyze and then they act. Everything isn't, in reaction, but you can't let your emotion drive you, because it's like an animal. An animal, you're not that. You're more than that. So, you're more than human too, because you're more than that. Let me tell you, you are able, you're able to put any information into a computer. You're able to do the same thing with this and this, of course. But there are things that you must do. And I'm just like many other guys on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram. We're doing all these things. I am not a guru. This is as well for me to help myself, because one, you have to understand psychology is for me to get to know myself, I must exchange with others. Because auto evaluation is one thing I'm learning. You cannot do it without somebody else's perspective, whether it's good or bad. Even if it doesn't go with yours, at least you have an understanding how someone else perceives something. Then that makes you realize how yourself perceive that thing. You know what I mean? We all choose our truth and our past. So, to many people that may think that they are well because, man, I got money, I ain't got to worry about it, or my family, it's like, it's great. I am happy for you. For someone that had that, is great. But internally, you have to get that as well. Or many of us that do, people that aren't even be able to see that page, please, if this video has helped you, go out and help others. If someone is see that in the street or whatever it is, I'm not telling you go out be friendly. No, do it if you want to. You know what I mean? Nobody's forcing you to help others, but it'll help you if you do. It'll help those that you think like it's life. It's okay to make mistakes. You have to make mistakes in order to learn. That's how I had to learn. So I want to start with first, what I want to say, black people, black folks, the talented, the beautiful, the showy, the I got this, you got that, I see you walking, give me a shot. Like this, but this is one thing that I want to say for us, for the future, and for those that came before. And having lived in the Haiti, Martinique, US, and now France, I'm someone, I don't mind, I adapt. I adapt by keeping my core. Here's the thing, it's not that I change. I'm not becoming what I'm not. I'm not taking somebody else's. I am, adapting myself to the whole. And then once I get in, I still maintain my core, and I observe, and it's not to be because you create a friction. You must observe. Now, to my black folks, to my family, to you all, how can I say? It's not we need, because I feel like it's many of us that already do. But to the young generation, we don't need acceptance from anybody. Now, what I mean by anybody, we do not need acceptance from anyone. If you look at history, what has most people done? They came and took. You come and take. They act, and you are here to protect yourself. And this is for all of us. We don't have to go marching. I'm not saying, this is going to be like Black Lives Matter. You guys are going to have something to do with me or hate for that. You don't have to march to do any of that. You don't have to. Let me tell you something. You know what's more powerful than marching and telling something? Is getting all these people to agree on one thing and doing it the next day. You know how powerful that is? You know how much powerful action is instead of going to... Bro, you guys do not understand? Okay. Do you remember when Kanye, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to just give you this little excerpt. Kanye West, and this is the thing with black people. We are so tied up to well-known people because, we naturally have that. Now, think about this. The Kanye West asked black people to not shop at Ralph Lauren for one day. You know what happened? You know how much money they lost on that day? Because this is the thing. Even if a company doesn't like you or is racist, it is up to you. If they don't welcome you, they will always let you buy. Because that's the money, my G. Money rules everything. So, get your money where it is. You see all these flashing things, Gucci, Tesla, man, no. Once you create your own, even people The ones that you may think do not like you, they will come and they will. One thing we must understand. People won't accept you unless you accept yourself. People will only treat you the way they see you treating yourselves. And I'm saying that you guys are, that we are, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, we kind of believe, we fall into the thing like we're just waiting on others to accept us. Like, we know, but no, man, you got to act up on it. And this is my mission. Like, this is what I strive, I want to do. I'm here to myself. Me doing this video, it's not me trying to depend on y'all. This is a way for me to get to where I need as well. You know what I'm saying? So if people watching this, like, this is part of it. You are, and literally, you are that you say what they fear, or, you know, we have this thing where we just basically say, they fear us, blah, blah, blah. Why do you think that is? Because everything you do, you get good at it. You touch something, you get good at it. What do you think that is? If you look at the sports in the United States, majority of them are black folks. This is not me saying, I'm talking about us. I'm putting the shine, I'm putting the sun on us. Just like the sun shining on this beautiful skin of mine. Dude, every day I wake up and I am thankful. I appreciate it. I am blessed. I am blessed beyond blessed, because this is right here. I'm enjoying this. This is my physical gift from my mother and father, which came from their mother and father, to me on the time, which is God. This is our kingdom. This right here is your first. You know what your first car vessel is? Your first vehicle is your body. You are not your body. Your body is what helps you get to where you want to do. You know what I mean? Y'all not, you really, that's probably too far for y'all, but let me just stay on this. What can you do about history? What can you do about the past? It has happened already. Or if it's written the way that it is written, you can always change it. It doesn't matter, man. That's what this whole thing is. The sun rises and comes down. It comes nighttime. But you're able to do anything about nighttime. You're like, fuck, man, I didn't get to do this today. You didn't know what you do. You project it on to the next day. And you have to rest. It's the same thing for us. It is the same thing for us. What has the past taught you? What has the past taught you? Now, if you have learned certain things about history, what has the past taught you? That our people, we get it how we get it. No matter where you are, you gonna get it. So what you think gonna happen for the future? The way that our living, we are moving as people, man, consciously. We're not living in such a, there are stuff that may block us because racism is out there. But do you understand how keeping a certain type of people down benefits others? This is the system that majority of the life is living on. We are living in an abusive system where people are forced to accept a certain way of living. They adapt to it. It's not working for them, and they just become miserable. Miserable. So my goal for the future, for the future generations, and this is the thing we really have to think about, that for the future generations and for ourselves, is to be what we wanted others to be for us. You know what I mean? Is to be what we wanted our grandparents to have, our ancestors to have. It's for us to create it, because waiting would not do it. Even if you, whatever you're doing, you must educate yourself. You must know who you are. And by saying who you are, like, it's really deeper. I'm not saying this is, okay, by that, it's going to require, sometimes I'm going to make a list. I'm going to make a new video about how you can do these things. It's already out there, guys. There's plenty of video. I'm just somebody else that's coming at it because I've always been living that way, but it has become a lot more, it's become stronger with what's going on right now. Do not follow. I don't need followers. It's like, I don't care about fans. People understand this. If I'm resonating the way that I am resonating, it's because I found myself. I know who I am. I know what I represent. And if I'm going to have a conversation with somebody else, I want you to know who you are too. I want you to, like, think about this. A father or someone that rules, a true ruler, or I'm just going to say a ruler, or someone that can rule, that can show an example, that can, is someone that would not hold the power and then give it to you and be like, okay, this is in control. No, I got the power. I'm going to give you what you need in order for you to get your powers. That is true love. That is like true shit. I'm not here to, people, when you look at outside and people just go, oh yeah, I'm back, guys. It got cut off. I got a phone call from I don't know who. It got cut off. So yeah, and if you see me shirtless too, I hope you guys get beyond the whole physical thing, because I'm just trying to get some sunlight, because we all need vitamin D, my friends. So yeah, this was my first video. I'm gonna try to post it. Honestly, guys, I've been thinking about this for a while. I think like I can engage with people and do that. I just never done it. And I want to explore and see what it is. And if it could work, it works. If it doesn't, then oh well, at least I got the answer. So I will continue on this, and I will try to post further videos and see how that works on YouTube, because I feel like that's kind of where naturally I fall in, even though I have many interests. But this is the whole exchanging with others and counseling part, where it's just like you don't need to go see a professional counselor for us to deal with these things. Like, I'm still learning about myself, but exchanging with you all will benefit the majority, will benefit everybody. Even if someone that highly disagrees with me, I respect that. Someone that doesn't like the way I express myself, I expect that. That's the thing. We must accept everyone. I'm not saying to accept the person as if I'm gonna be your friend or whatever. No, I'm gonna accept you for who you are. I'm gonna accept you for how you resonate. And if you can get better clarity, or you know what I mean, a person that's how can I say this? A person that you can look. I'm not saying look up to, but someone you can be like, wow, like when you think about this, too, looking up to someone is understanding that, wow, there's something in that person in which I myself would like to develop and get to the point. It's not that you're trying to be that person. It's more like we are all part of each other, but expressed differently. You know, some of us are more, how can I say, what's the words? Damn it. There's so many languages in my head. It's hard to come up. Fudge, man. I'm gonna have to pause this video for it to be like, because it's really a simple word. When you express, you're more expressive, and then when you're, what the fuck is the word? Damn it, en fait c'est dans ma tête en français, mais okay, you get it. Like someone that's more outwardly expressive, whereas someone that's more internal. Fuck, how the fuck did I forget these words? Things that happen. You see, guys, you could be intelligent but still have these moments, or either way. But anyway, get back onto what I was saying. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to, this is my first video, and put it out. If it works, I'll continue. I'm just going to continue anyway and see how that works. And until next time, and peace, love, and blessing, and keep looking out for y'all. And also one thing, we are, like, being born into sin, we always believe that. Also one thing I'll say, put in your head is, nobody's perfect, but we are perfecting. And that's one thing that I guess we should all put into our hearts and our minds. Because when you do that, no matter what the thing is, you will always feel like, okay, you did something wrong, but you know that you'll bounce back the next time. When something happens, you know that you'll be able to, life is what you make it. So yeah, guys, peace, loves, and blessings, and take care of y'all. Until next time, peace, y'all.